Before we get you back for today's matchmaking appointment, I have something for you. It's no stranger when it comes to beating out the competition, and can certainly give you a leg up on beating yours. That's today's sponsor, Manscaped. If you're looking for the perfect match when it comes to grooming precision, the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra will certainly raise your standards. With its improved trimmer blade that's adorned with elongated, wider, and rounder teeth to tackle your tough-to-reach areas with ease, and an enhanced LED light with a dual temperature feature that's designed to flatter a variety of skin tones and light the way. Also included when you purchase the Performance Package 5.0 Ultra is the new Weed Whacker 2.0 nose and ear hair trimmer. It's cordless, rechargeable, and has a battery with up to 45 minutes of runtime. Alongside this incredible deal, you'll also get 2 free gifts. The Boxers 2.0, offering unparalleled comfort and style, and the Shed 2.0 toiletry bag. As if all that wasn't enough, if you head over to manscaped.com today and use that promo code there, you'll get 20% off your order, plus free international shipping, plus your 2 free gifts. Some would say it's a match made in heaven. So head over to manscaped.com today and pick up the Performance Package 5.0 Ultra. Now, onto your appointment. Those two, they look good on paper, but something's not lining up. What is it? There it is, political beliefs. Yeah, that would not work out very well. Hi there. How are you today? Lovely. Well, I'm glad to hear it. You are my next appointment, aren't you? Well, it is lovely to meet you today. I'm very excited to get you on our books and everything. If you don't mind my asking, what brought you to us? Totally understand. Just trying to, get that partner in before the holidays, huh? Well, I will let you know you are cutting it a little close for the holidays. So if we don't find anything kind of serious or long-term, if that's what you're looking for, we do have a service closer to Thanksgiving and Christmas where, we do hire out some paid actors and actresses, if you're interested, that can come in and pretend to be your perfect partner so that your family gets off your back. Fun little service we started offering last year, and we were shocked with how successful that was. So, yes, and since you are a new sign-up, you would get a discount on that, so just keep that in mind, okay? Lovely, lovely. Okay, well, I've got kind of your basics already down from the phone conversation we had. Today is really more about, the nitty-gritty questions. The ones that you don't really want to answer on a phone call, you don't want to answer to someone that you can't see their face. One thing I would like to note is that the answers you give me today will be seen by no one else, okay? We will use them to make your profile, to kind of match you up with potential partners, but we will under no circumstances reveal any of your answers to those potential partners. These are things that we want you to discuss with them at your own pace, your own comfort level. We don't reveal anything before you are ready to, all right? You do have an option to press a see all button on your profile if you would just like to be an open book for someone, but we do find that is not a very popular selection. So, let me just get this pulled up here. All right. Do you have any questions for me before I kind of start interrogating you? Okay. Of course. Yep. Nope, we'll get that taken care of. Let's see. What other notes do I need to make here? I think that's it. I think we're ready to go. We've got about the next hour or so with just you and me in here, so please don't be worried about me picking up any phone calls or taking any other appointments while you're divulging some very sensitive material to me today. The questions do get pretty personal. That's why we have such a high success rate with our clients. If at any point there's a question that you just absolutely are uncomfortable answering, please let me know and we will cross that one off. But it does behoove me and you to let you know that the highest rate of success is if you answer all of the questions as honest as you can. Alright. You'd be shocked at how many people come in here and think they can lie to me on this form and then don't know why I couldn't find them their perfect partner. So many. Okay. Well, go ahead, get comfy cozy. Can I get you a water, a tea, anything? I think we've got some coffee, some cookies. No. Alright, well, I've got my water here. It is important to stay hydrated. So, I'll be drinking from that a little bit throughout our process here. If you would like for me to grab you something, please do not hesitate to ask, okay? Alright. Well, let's go ahead and begin. So I've got my questionnaire on my computer over here, and then I've got my notebook in front of me where I'll just be taking some observational notes on you as an individual, the kinds of things that these questions won't tell me, but something that I might see in you and be able to write down that I think another significant other would be attracted to, potentially unattracted to. We've all got those, no shame there. But just some kind of baseline observations, so please don't feel weirded out if you see me switch. It's nothing negative, it's just it's something that will further help us in the process to finding that perfect partner, okay? Okay, lovely. Alright, so let's just jump right in here. What is your end goal for this relationship? Are you looking for something long-term or short-term? Of course, okay. And how many committed relationships have you had previously? Have you ever been married? Divorced? And have you ever had a significant other pass away? Okay. What is the longest you've been in a relationship? Okay. Do you know your love languages? And if so, what are they? Okay. And what do you consider cheating to be? Mm-hmm. Okay. Some would think that that is a cut and dry kind of question, but you'd be shocked as to how much that varies from person to person, so it's important that we make sure you and your potential significant other are on the same page there. Right. Okay, and by your standards, have you ever cheated on someone? Told you these would get personal. Okay. By your standards, have you ever been cheated on? Okay. Just make a few notes here. Okay. All right. No, you're doing really well. Still comfortable? Perfect. Like I said, if at any point you get uncomfortable with the questions, feel free to ask for a break, okay? All right. How important is the idea of family to you? Okay. Right. How important is familial approval to you? It's okay if you don't have words for that one, just on a scale of 1 to 10 if you need. Okay. Is there anything regarding your family that you could see being a potential issue when it comes to a significant other? I see. Right. Okay. And no, that shouldn't. We should still be able to find plenty of partners. No worries there. Okay, how important is it that your partner and your family get along? Right, because of the... Totally understand. Okay. Do you place a high value on traditions? Think like Christmas time, Thanksgiving. Is that something that you would have a hard time giving up, compromising on when it came to a partner? Sharing? Okay. All right. Do you have any children? Do you want any children? If so, how many? Are you okay with the idea of a partner having children prior to this relationship that they might start with you? Okay. All right. This is a doozy. Are you religious? And if so, would you consider your religious practices active or passive? Could you describe those? Okay. Right. Okay, do you want someone that is spiritually aligned with you? So for example, someone that shares the same religious beliefs as you do, or... Right. Okay. And if they didn't, would that be a deal breaker? Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. No, you're doing really well. So, next, in a few words, could you summarize your political views and which hot topics are the most important to you? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. Okay. Okay. No, that's quite enough. I only need a few. We kind of get a baseline from there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, after that one, would you be able to have a partner with differing political views, or would that be a deal breaker? I have a guess which way you're going to answer this one. Right. Of course. Okay. For these next two, are there any specific mental health notes that I should put on file for you? Of course. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then, are there any mental health related notes that would be a deal breaker for a partner? No, we don't ask that question to shame anyone. It's just that there are certain things that we may or may not be equipped to deal with as a significant other. There are certain things that others may or may not be equipped to deal with that you've been asked to walk through in this life, and it's best to be open and upfront about those things before getting into a relationship and then having the heartbreaking realization that someone else's journey might not align with your own in the best of manners. That's in no way to say that any mental health related issues make you unlovable or make you unsuitable. It's just, for example, we've had individuals that have previously struggled with alcoholism, and if that's something that is triggering for another individual from family-related experiences or their own, that's not a good match. That's all this question means, okay? Okay. Okay. I'll certainly put that on file, thank you. Okay. Alright. A bit lighter of a question here. Are you currently a student or are you working? Okay. And then, regardless of answer to the previous one, are you more interested in holding a job or a career? I know when you think about it in those terms, it does make it a little different, huh? Okay, and then on a scale of 1 to 10, how important of a role does your employment or the idea of your employment hold in your life? I see, okay. Of course. Alright. Any specific career or financial aspirations that you hope to achieve? Oh, it's a good one. I like that one. Okay, cool. Do you have retirement plans in place? I know I told you we were gonna get pretty nosy. No, but again, like I said, this won't be shared with anyone outside. Okay. Wonderful. In a few words, could you please describe your current financial situation? Okay. Okay, and then if you could please just summarize your stance on saving money versus spending money. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Completely understand. Totally. Okay. Do you live a very active lifestyle? Okay. Okay. Then is it important to you that your partner shares in your health and wellness style, if you will? For example, if you go hiking, do you want them to hike with you? It's a nicer way to phrase the joke about marrying into a family and discovering later on that they do marathons after Thanksgiving. Yeah. You don't want to be taken by surprise on that one. No one likes that. Okay. Alright, get that in here. Alright. Do you drink? Do you care if your partner drinks? And do you smoke? Either nicotine or THC products? Do you care if your partner smokes? Either nicotine or THC products? Kind of a funny one here. How important is food to you? It's a nice way of asking if you're a foodie or not. Okay. Dining in or dining out? Which do you prefer? And is that preference because of food preference or financial preference? Of course. Kind of a funny one, but this is more of a type A or type B question here. Do you plan your meals in advance, or do you just wait and see what looks good in the grocery store? Okay. And would you find the alternative style to be too restricting, non-restricting enough? Okay. All right. How much alone time is preferable for you? Okay. Is that something that you feel like you would get a good amount of alone time with your partner involved, or you would want that separate from a partner? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm, of course. Okay. Then if you could just list a few of your personal hobbies. Oh, I like that one. That one's really unique. That's fun. How long have you been doing that? Very cool, very cool. Okay. Any others? Mm-hmm. Okay. And then, are these hobbies of yours something that you would like to have be a shared activity with a partner, or are these something that you would prefer to keep for yourself later on? Of course. Mm-hmm. Totally get that. That's a lot more common than you would think. Yeah. Much more common than you would think. Okay. And then do you have any specific personal long-term goals? Mm-hmm. Anything and everything? Of course. Okay. Would you like for your partner to have specific long-term goals? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Opinions on pets? Mm-hmm. Do you have any? Okay. And then we're getting down to the final three here. Preferred level of cleanliness in the home. So dishes left down the sink is... Okay. How often would you say you vacuum or sweep? You would be shocked as to how much of a deal breaker this can become. Okay. Alright, and then if you are looking for long term, or really just in general, how would you envision household chores getting split up between you and a partner? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. You know, even if you're not in a super serious relationship, that's always a really good one to ask. Mm-hmm. Just gets everyone on the same page early on. Mm-hmm. Okay. A doozy. Any pet peeves? Mm-hmm. I'm not looking for anything hyper specific, unless you have something hyper specific. This is really just a kind of a general guideline on where you stand with manners and tolerance of a few things. Okay. Are any of those deal breakers? No, that's good. That's good. Thank you. Okay. And lastly, are there any wishes or desires for a partner that you might have that these questions might have missed? Could be anything, personality to physicality. I can certainly note that for you, yes. Of course, of course. Okay, and are any of these, would it be deal breakers if your partner didn't have them? I guess rate each one on a scale of 1 to 10 importance for you. Okay, so that first one. Okay, and the other? Of course, of course. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to make a few notes here to wrap up your file. Okay, and just checking. So we've got physical characteristics you already filled in. Thank you for that. We've got email, phone number, all up to date. Wonderful. No, we will not be sharing that for you. It is totally up to you to share that with your potential partners. The way this works from here on out is we will take the information you gave us today, create your online profile, and then we will connect you via the app to potential matches. We don't do any sort of swiping method like on other apps. This is highly personalized, and no party knows when their information has been sent out. That way we avoid some of those hurt feelings. And, if we send out your information to someone and they like what they see, we'll go ahead and send theirs out to you. If you like what you see, then we go ahead and connect, but we never specify who's receiving what information, when, or at what time, okay? We find it works out a lot better that way, yes. Okay. So, looks like I've got everything I need. Do you have any questions for me before we get you on out of here today? Yes, yep, we'll go ahead and notify you as soon as your file is ready to go. And hopefully we can find you some potential matches before the holidays. If not, though, we do have that service I mentioned. I'll go ahead and forward you the information. Okay. Well, it was absolutely lovely meeting you today. I think you'll make an excellent candidate for this service, and I think we'll be able to match you with some wonderful partners here very soon, okay? Okay. Take care, and if I don't see you before the holidays, have some very happy holidays, okay? All right. Bye.